Good evening, everyone. This is Jordan Alveas here, day number 361, and I'm the founder of dayNumber. I've been building and documenting my journey for the last 361 days here on YouTube, and then also on my own platform, dayNumber, since day number 170. So, no, sorry, yeah, since day number 170. So, and yeah, pretty much go live every day. That's why you see me go live here. Sometimes, like, yeah, sometimes we go live like during the night or in the morning. Um, and sorry, hold on one second. Got a switcheroonie here. I'm here with my dog Max. Hold on one second. Yeah, you can see Maxie boy. But yeah, usually what I talk about, if it's your first time tuning in, talk about what happens each day with my journey of building dayNumber. And yeah, just talk about random things that are related to building as a founder, whatever's coming to me, really. And so for me, the topic of today is what I learned from Elon. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because I've been reading Elon's autobiography for the last, just the last few days. Already 100 and something pages into it, and one of the things that I learned is that he really when you're actually building a company or building a project or working on something, and you're running across like a problem or a challenge, and you think that it's impossible to overcome, you have to break things down into first principles, right? Meaning, like, what is really the thing that is holding you back? What are some of the things? Like, we have to question all the requirements, because when we question all the requirements and then we name who actually created that requirement, then we can actually overcome it. If something is not like physically, like cannot be physically overcome by physics, then you have to really question that. Oh, is that really not possible? Is it really not possible that you can't build a rocket company by manufacturing most of the parts in-house, right? I was just reading a part where when they were testing some rockets, the two lead engineers at SpaceX in the early days, or in the testing site, and then one of the launches kind of failed, and there was something that happened where like something exploded the tower or something like that they were trying to launch from, and then after it dented part of the part of the rocket. And then Elon's like, usually it would take people months to fix that, but then he's like, just go fix it. He's like, just bang it out, do something, and like manually do it yourself. So nothing's really impossible, unless it's physically, even that, physics can be questioned. People thought it was physically impossible to have a jet above us flying, right? So that was something that we thought was physically impossible. So even doing this live stream right now, I couldn't even fathom seeing on Pokemon back in 1996, like Professor Oak talking to Ash. I was like, wow, that's crazy. And now we're doing this on the phone, and we're connecting to people all over the world, right? So really always question, if you feel like, because for myself, like over the last little while, I kind of, stopped messaging people, doing the things that I needed to do on LinkedIn, because I was like, yeah, for some reason, depending on Claude, and it wasn't working for me. And then I'm like, no, there has to be a way that I can make this work. So I figured it out, and because I was like, no, there's no way that I did it before, I could do it again. So I know somehow, if you just really question that, okay, just like Steve Jobs, same thing I seen in him. Even Bill Gates, like when somebody gave him a challenge, he knew he could do it. Michael Dell, he was when he started Dell Computers, IBM owned 80% of the market share of the PC market back then, and then Michael Dell's like, look, I'm gonna build a better company than IBM. They're just outsourcing parts. They're not even making the computer themselves. They're just putting the package, the parts together. You know, so they never manufactured their own. So Dell's like, yo, I can go straight to different suppliers and, you know, piece it for like a better price. You know, basically, bring something, make a tower computer that performed maybe better and even cheaper. You know, why not? Right? So, and he saw the opportunity and he wanted to do it. He wanted to go against IBM and he thought it was possible. Now Michael Dell, man, he's one of the richest men in the world. He's like fifth richest man in the world, I think. And I read his story and he did whatever it took. It was good with OG Texican. Hey, what's going on? Welcome. I'm just here with my boy Max. He just did his business. Maxi boy. Yeah, nice moon out. Safrajon, hi. Hey, welcome. What's up on? Where you guys all tuning in from today? Yeah, where's everyone tuning in from today? Shout them out. Shout out from Houston. What's up? Welcome, Houston. Yeah, man. I was just listening. I was just reading Elon Musk's biography, and that's where, you know, in Texas, where they have like the launch stations and stuff, and like they, yeah, really cool to be seeing the origins of like, you know, great founders that built great companies. Even YouTube was birthed from people that were in the company PayPal, right, where Elon was from. So it's crazy. Wish you well. OG Texan says, recovering at Game Addict Windy City. Okay, Windy City. Let's go. We're in a kind of, well, I'm not in the Windy City. I'm in Steel Town, Hamilton. Emily Mills. What's up? GH. Mills, if you read my comment, I'll donate you $20,000. Well, Emily Mills, GH. 20,000, go ahead. Donate.dayNumber.io, please. That'd be great. That'd be very helpful. Right now, what I'm building is, if you go to dayNumber.io/community, you'll see what I'm building. Go to my channel, subscribe, like. I go live every day, and really what I'm building is a support system and network for mission-driven early-stage founders who are building alone in silence, right? And I want to help you get seen and visible, right? So, Safra okay. What's up? Maxi boy, hold on 1 second. Just throwing away. Have to throw away the poop. Max. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, because I have to, like, see, with Max, I have to kind of pull him. He wants to play. He wants to run. See, he wants to run. Okay. He wants to run. Safrazi Zong, I will donate $10 if you read this. Okay. Please. OG Texan, sub because your whole mission seems dope. Thank you. Please, definitely sub. That'd be great. And yeah, if you guys want to donate.dayNumber.io. Like I said, if you go to the community section, you'll see that when we hit 500 members in that community, I'm going to start hosting a monthly cash grant where, hey, if you're building something, we're going to have the whole community vote who they like to be the winner. It's kind of like America's Got Talent and Shark Tank combined, where, you know, the founders fund the founders, you know? So, where are you from, cuz? OG Texan. I'm from Canada, you know? I'm in between, if you can think about Toronto and Niagara Falls, Ontario, in Canada. Not the Buffalo side, the Canadian side. I'm like right in between. A city called Hamilton. Yeah. Max is still going crazy here. Max, are you stuck? I think you're stuck, Max. Are you stuck? You want to run? Okay, let's go. Yeah, Max. Holy. He's like all day he didn't go walk for a walk, so he's like, oh man, I want to go run. OG Texican, yeah, I see you, G. Eva Houston tacos on Mika. All right, yeah, man. You know what? I'm actually a magician, so one of my goals is hopefully by the, ASAP, like go on a tour where I go to different startup conferences and tech conferences and, discover up and coming startup founders and do magic with them as well. And make it fun, So, yeah, I'm really, this guy doesn't want to let go. Yeah, look, watch. Hang on. Come on, Max, let's go. Doesn't want to let go. Let's go. Yeah, so definitely looking at it'd be fun. If I have on my homepage, if you look at my homepage on YouTube, you'll see I have something called Behind the Magic Live, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. So definitely tune in, subscribe. You'll see I'm gonna be doing more of that. That's what I said I was gonna do. And I think I just needed to build up, the first 7 months of me documenting this for the last, from January to now, it's been building up to this point where now I'm really ready to like market and deploy. Like I have the path, I have the structure and the frame of what I'm doing. And now I just need to get out there and get that, get the viewership up, up on YouTube here. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna give everybody here a shout out to OG Texican, Safari Zong, who else commented here, Emily Mills, Recovering Addict, who else? I think that's it. But thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, one of the main things that I wanted to share is that what you think is impossible is actually possible. Always question why someone says something is impossible and break it down to its like basic parts, and why like certain people say it's impossible. Like imagine people said that, this kind of like iPhone would never dominate. When they came in the market in 2007, there was already many dominating people there. Motorola, Nokia, so BlackBerry, right? There was numerous people, and they said they were gonna have no keyboard. Like even Steve Ballmer said on an interview that, yeah, iPhone's not gonna succeed. Basically, he said he thought that business people need keyboards, but that's far from the truth, So he questioned the impossible, right? So, and he wanted a glass screen, for the iPhone, and he made it happen. He found it was called Gorilla Glass, right? And he found, I think somebody talked to him about it when he was at, somebody was talking to him about, sorry, there's not skunk. Gotta watch out for those. Because definitely don't want to get sprayed. But yeah, Gorilla Glass, and somebody talked to him about it when they were talking to him about the iPad. They actually had the idea for the iPad first, before the iPhone. So, but Steve Jobs wanted to capitalize on the mobile phone market first, and then release the iPad after. So anyways, remember, if somebody tells you it's impossible, question why. Where's that actually coming from? Who even said that it was impossible? Like, where did they even come to that conclusion, right? And then, if the laws of physics, don't really say that it's not possible, then it's not, then it really is possible, So, anyway, guys, thanks again. Have a great rest of your night. End of day number 361. I'm out.